Some people are afraid to start the way to God because they're not sure if they'll be able to complete it. What's the answer? Good day, everyone. Don't be afraid of taking the path to God. Don't be afraid of walking the path, because that's exactly what it is. You will walk. And you know how you walk? You walk step by step. All of us get an education. Some want to take the Nobel Prize in science, some want to take a PhD, some a master's, some just finish university, and some just want to work after high school. So the way to God will take you to wherever you will put effort to reach. Except that the way to God is not limited by resources. It's not necessary that only one person takes the Nobel Prize in science this year. With God, everyone can take the Nobel Prize this year or even this day if they do the effort. Nobody is deterred or is afraid to take the path of education because it's a long path. We all start in kindergarten, we go to primary school, to secondary school, finish high school, go to university, then we have master's, PhD, then we have postdoctorate studies. We can do whatever we want. The important thing is that you do not remain ignorant. You do not remain illiterate. You have to be on the path. Now, the first prize is that once you are on the path, you are one of God's people. He has already accepted you because He has let you go on. He has shown you the light. He has accepted you because you are on His path. Now, He has this promise that the more you do effort, the more you will progress on the path. The path to God has obstacles. It has tests. Sometimes it has tribulations. It's a path that goes upwards. And what happens when you are going on a path that is straight and going upwards? Up a mountain, for example. So those who reach a higher place are those who are more trained to climb the mountain. They are the ones with muscles. They are the ones who have good lungs. They are the ones who maybe tried once or twice or 3 times. They can reach the top of the Mount Everest. But that does not stop people from going just 1 mile up. When you are on the way to God, you avoid getting stray. When you are on the way to God, you cleanse yourself as you go. He accepts that you do this gradually. Actually, let me tell you a story. After Prophet Muhammad immigrated to Medina with his companions, they came and asked him about alcohol and about drinking. So, a verse came down from the Quran saying about drinking, there are benefits in wines, but there are also harm and vice. And the vice is more than the benefit. And this is where it stopped. So some of the people started getting away from drinking. Later on, after now they are a little bit used of getting away from the drinking, another verse comes down. It says that a Muslim cannot pray unless he is sober. And since Muslims pray 5 times a day, so Muslims started drinking only in the evenings after the last prayer. And they leave that buffer before the first prayer, which starts at dawn. So you only get away with few hours late night where someone can drink. Later on, another verse comes down, says it's now completely prohibited to drink. And now everybody has been trained and got used to getting away from wine, step by step. What do? Everyone goes back to his home. He tells his neighbor. They get all the wine and all the alcohol they have at home, and they flush it out of the door. So the way to God has this property. It is the way to the most merciful, the most patient. He understands human nature. He understands that when somebody starts the road to Him, this person is starting from a point that is far away from living a righteous life. He takes you step by step. You learn to know Him and to connect to Him. You pray to Him, and then you cleanse yourself from all the vice, that was enslaving you, step by step. So don't have any fear and don't be anxious to start the way to God. May peace and blessings be on all of those who take the first step and many, many steps after it. Thank you.